Welcome everyone. I'm excited to introduce today's presentation. Today, we'll be exploring Mastering Computer Practicals, a CBSE Class 12 guide. This session will cover essential tips and techniques to help you excel in your practical exams. We'll go through the key concepts, important procedures, and best practices to make your preparation effective. Let's get started and make this learning journey engaging and insightful. Let's take a closer look at the practical tasks we'll be working on throughout this course. First up is database connectivity, where we'll learn how Python interacts with MySQL to manage data effectively. This is a fundamental skill that underpins many data-driven applications. Next, we have the viva voce, which is all about articulating your knowledge clearly and confidently, an essential part of demonstrating your understanding. We'll also do a deep dive into file handling, exploring real-world applications like reading, writing, and processing files, which are vital skills for any programmer. Remember, this journey is all about building practical excellence. We'll cover effective preparation strategies to keep you on track and master SQL queries for data manipulation, crucial for working with databases. We'll also unleash core Python programming concepts, giving you the foundation to solve complex problems. And of course, the capstone project will bring everything together, allowing you to showcase your skills through a main project. Finally, I'll give you an overview of the entire curriculum, so you see how all these pieces fit together to help you become proficient and confident in your practical skills. Welcome to this slide, where I'll give you a comprehensive overview of the Class 12 CBSE Computer Science practical curriculum. This curriculum is carefully designed to provide students and entry-level IT learners with essential skills that are crucial in today's tech-driven world. We focus on key areas like Python programming, which is a fundamental programming language for beginners and professionals alike. We also cover database management, helping students understand how to organize, store, and manipulate data efficiently. Lastly, project development is emphasized, encouraging hands-on learning through real-world projects that integrate these skills. Overall, this curriculum aims to build a solid foundation in computer science, preparing students for further studies or careers in IT. It aligns perfectly with our theme of empowering learners with practical, in-demand skills for the digital age. Now, let's delve into some core concepts of Python programming that are essential for building robust and efficient applications. First, mastering file handling is crucial. This includes working with both text and binary files, and tasks like counting characters, words, and lines. These skills are vital for managing data, such as student records, and updating information efficiently. Next, we look at essential data structures, like stacks and queues, which we can implement easily using Python lists. These structures form the backbone of many algorithms and applications. Moving on, exploring sorting algorithms like bubble sort, selection sort, and insertion sort helps us organize data effectively, which is fundamental for data processing tasks. We also focus on creating menu-driven programs, which enhance user interaction, and passing arguments and return values in functions, making our code modular and reusable. Finally, understanding how to implement mathematical functions like factorial and Fibonacci sequences adds to our problem-solving toolkit. All these concepts come together to strengthen our programming foundation and prepare us for more advanced challenges. Now, let's take a deeper look into file handling and explore some practical applications. When we talk about file operations, we're essentially discussing how we can read from and write to files, which is fundamental for many real-world programs. These operations allow us to store data permanently, manipulate data stored on disk, and even process large amounts of information efficiently. Throughout this section, I'll highlight key concepts like opening files in different modes, reading and writing data, and closing files properly to prevent data loss or corruption. Understanding these operations is crucial because they form the backbone of many applications, from simple data logging to complex data analysis. Connecting this to our overall theme, mastering file handling, empowers us to build more dynamic, data-driven programs that can interact seamlessly with external data sources. Understanding file I/O is essential for managing data effectively in our applications. It allows us to store information persistently, so it's available even after the program ends, and retrieve it when needed. This includes tasks like processing data at the character level, which can be useful for pattern matching or text analysis. We can also copy data between different file types, such as from a text file to a binary file, depending on our requirements. Data management is a key aspect here, especially when creating binary files to store structured data. For example, you might save student records, including roll number, name, and marks, all in one organized binary file. This helps in efficiently handling complex data. We also need to understand how to read from a text file and analyze its content. This is important for extracting meaningful information or performing operations like searching or pattern recognition. Lastly, binary file operations are quite powerful. They let us read, write, and manipulate structured data in a way that's both fast and reliable. Overall, mastering these concepts is crucial for building robust applications that handle data effectively and securely. All right, now let's discuss how to establish robust connections between Python applications and MySQL databases. This is a crucial step because seamless data exchange is the backbone of many applications. To do this effectively, we leverage specialized libraries designed for database connectivity. These libraries simplify the process of connecting, sending queries, and retrieving data from MySQL databases. When we talk about connecting Python to MySQL, the key points are understanding how these libraries work under the hood and making sure our connections are secure and reliable. By using these tools, we can efficiently manage data operations directly from our Python code, which enhances the overall functionality of our applications. This step ties into the larger theme of integrating different technologies to build powerful, data-driven applications. Mastering this connection allows us to unlock the full potential of Python and MySQL working together. Now, let's talk about how you can perform create, read, update, and delete operations, commonly known as CRUD, directly from your Python code. This means you can manage your database tables dynamically without needing to switch to a different tool or interface. It's a powerful way to keep your data up to date and consistent. Whether you're adding new records, retrieving existing data, modifying entries, or removing outdated information, this approach makes data management seamless and integrated into your application. By enabling CRUD operations in Python, you're taking control of your data flow in a flexible and efficient way, supporting the overall goal of building dynamic, data-driven applications. In this part of the presentation, I want to highlight the power of crafting and implementing complex SQL queries for data manipulation. These are the kinds of queries that let you fetch specific records, update multiple entries at once, or even delete unwanted data efficiently. What's really important here is understanding how these advanced queries give you precise control over your data. For example, you might need to retrieve a subset of data based on multiple conditions, and that's where complex select statements come into play. Similarly, updating multiple records simultaneously can save you a lot of time and effort, especially when dealing with large datasets. The ability to write queries that handle bulk updates or deletions is crucial for maintaining data integrity and accuracy. This all ties back to the overall theme of mastering data management. Because the better you understand these advanced SQL techniques, the more effectively you can manipulate your data to support your analysis and decision-making. The main project is really your opportunity to showcase all the skills you've acquired throughout this course. It's about developing a substantial application that demonstrates your ability to put everything together. This involves integrating various programming concepts, like algorithms, data structures, and user interface design, into a cohesive product. Additionally, you'll be working with databases to manage and manipulate data effectively. The goal here is to solve a real-world problem, making your project not just a technical achievement, but also a practical solution. This capstone project ties everything we've discussed together and highlights your readiness to apply these skills in real-world situations. When working on your project, aim for around 500 or more lines of code. This helps demonstrate your ability to handle larger code bases and manage the complexity that comes with them. It's a good way to showcase your proficiency in organizing and maintaining more substantial projects. Next, choose a project idea that tackles a real-world problem, something tangible that people face daily. This shows that you can take theoretical knowledge and turn it into practical, usable solutions. It's about illustrating your problem-solving skills and your capacity to create meaningful applications. Also, never underestimate the importance of user experience. Prioritize creating interfaces that are intuitive and easy to navigate. Making your application accessible and user-friendly ensures that the intended users can effectively interact with it without frustration. Finally, focus on building functional applications like an invoice system, school management software, or even a simple game. The key here is designing with clean architecture and a focus on user experience. This demonstrates your technical skills while also highlighting your ability to develop practical, well-structured solutions that meet real needs. Proficiency in SQL is absolutely essential when it comes to effectively interacting with and managing databases within your Python applications. Being comfortable with SQL allows you to seamlessly add new data into existing tables, which is crucial for keeping your data current and accurate. Remember, the insert command is your go-to tool for this task. It also enables you to remove unwanted data, helping you manage your database size and relevance. The delete command makes this straightforward, giving you control over what stays and what goes. Furthermore, SQL lets you modify existing records to ensure your data remains consistent and reliable. The update statement is key here, allowing you to make precise changes without disrupting the entire dataset. And of course, retrieving specific data based on complex conditions or even joining multiple tables is fundamental. The fetch command, along with select queries, provides the power to extract exactly what you need, no matter how intricate the criteria might be. Mastering these SQL query techniques is vital because they form the backbone of effective data manipulation. As we continue through this presentation, keep in mind how these skills will enhance your ability to work with data efficiently and accurately within your Python projects. Now, let's talk about the Viva Voce. This is an oral examination that plays a crucial role in assessing both your theoretical understanding and your ability to explain your practical work and project logic. It's not just about recalling facts, but about demonstrating how well you grasp the concepts behind your work. During the Viva, I'll be looking for your capacity to articulate your ideas clearly and confidently. Think of it as a conversation where you showcase your knowledge and reasoning skills. Remember, this is also an opportunity to connect your practical work to the broader themes we've discussed throughout the presentation. So, stay focused, be prepared to discuss your project in depth, and use this as a chance to highlight your expertise. Today, I will articulate the design, implementation, and functionality of my main project. I'll be ready to justify my design choices and problem-solving approach as we go along. First, I want to demonstrate a clear understanding of Python basics, including how I used different file modes and data structure operations like push and pop for stacks. I'll also touch on various SQL commands that I employed. Moving on, I'll review some fundamental concepts about hardware components, different types of software, and key ideas in computer science. Throughout this presentation, I aim to connect these points to the overall theme, emphasizing how each element plays a vital role in my project's success and how they work together to solve the problem effectively. Now, let's look at some practical tasks that help build foundational skills. First, constructing a Python program that connects to a MySQL database allows us to efficiently manage student data. This includes adding new records, viewing existing ones, and modifying data as needed, which is essential for real-world data management scenarios. Next, we incorporate classic algorithms like bubble sort for ordering our data and linear search for locating specific elements within datasets. Encapsulating these algorithms within functions makes our code reusable and organized, highlighting the importance of algorithmic thinking in programming. Moving on, we can create a Python script that builds a binary file to store student details, such as roll number, name, and marks. This approach is useful for handling data storage efficiently and includes functionality to update student marks, demonstrating file handling and data updating techniques. Finally, developing a program to read a text file and accurately count vowels, consonants, words, and lines helps us understand text processing. These tasks are fundamental for many applications, from data analysis to natural language processing. Overall, these practical tasks reinforce core programming concepts and prepare us for more complex projects, connecting theory with real-world applications. All right, as we wrap up, it's crucial to emphasize thorough Viva preparation. Make sure to review key definitions and understand how hardware and software classifications fit into your project. Be ready to clearly explain every aspect of your work, demonstrating both your knowledge and your confidence. Starting your main project early is another essential point. Choose a relevant problem that excites you, break it down into manageable tasks, and build your code step by step. This approach helps you avoid last-minute stress and keeps your progress steady. Strategic project development also means having a solid grasp of core concepts like Python principles, different file handling modes, data structure operations, and essential SQL commands. The more comfortable you are with these fundamentals, the smoother your project will go. Finally, consistent practice is key. Regularly write and debug your code, focusing on developing strong logical reasoning and mastering Python syntax. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become in articulating your work during the Viva. Remember, effective preparation ties everything together and boosts your confidence. Stay consistent, stay curious, and you'll do great. Good luck with your practical work. Success in computer practicals is about more than just coding. It's about problem solving, logical thinking, and the ability to bring ideas to life through technology. By diligently working through these practical components, you will not only excel in your CBSE Class 12 computer science examination, but also build a strong foundation for future endeavors in the field of technology. Remember, your journey to practical excellence involves continuous learning and applying your skills creatively. Keep practicing, stay curious, and embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. With dedication and effort, you'll carve out a bright future in the world of tech.